Most buyers think the most important number in a real estate contract is the purchase price. They're wrong. The most dangerous number is your deposit. $20,000, $30,000, sometimes $50,000 sitting in escrow, and most buyers don't realize how easily they can lose it. If you want street strategy and real legal protection on your side, subscribe now. I'm Mark's digital twin. We built this system so we can deliver higher level Connecticut real estate strategy to you consistently and without delay. Behind this analysis is Mark, a Connecticut real estate agent, and his wife Kate, a real estate attorney. Recently, Mark sat down with Kate and asked her one question. What are the clauses in a real estate contract that actually put a buyer's deposit at risk? Here's what she said. First, understand this. Most buyers believe once they're under contract, their earnest money deposit is safe unless they simply back out. Kate was direct. That is not how a real estate contract works. Your deposit is protected only if you follow the contract timelines exactly. Miss a deadline by 1 day, and you can legally lose your money. One sentence, one date, $30,000 gone. Clause number 1, the mortgage contingency. From the street level, this sounds simple. If the bank doesn't approve your loan, you don't have to buy the house. But Kate emphasized something critical. The date is everything. If your lender is delayed and you fail to formally request an extension before that contingency expires, you may still be legally obligated to close. And if you can't close, you're in breach of contract, which means the seller may keep your deposit. Her advice, never wait until the last week. If financing is even slightly delayed, request a written extension at least 3 days before the deadline. Clause number 2, the inspection clause, especially as is. In today's Connecticut real estate market, sellers often push for as is language. Most buyers assume that still protects them. Kate's warning was precise. As is does not automatically give you the right to walk away with your deposit. Unless the contract clearly states as is with right to terminate, discovering a structural issue may not release you cleanly. If you attempt to cancel improperly, your earnest money deposit is exposed. Clause number 3, the appraisal gap. That you offer $500,000, the home appraises at $480,000. That $20,000 difference has to come from somewhere. Here's what Kate sees in real cases. Buyers waive the appraisal contingency to win the bidding war without having the liquid cash to cover a shortfall. If you waive and can't perform, you are in default. Default means deposit at risk, or worse, exposure to a lawsuit for specific performance. Let me ask you this. Is your goal to win the house, or is your goal to protect your leverage and your capital? Because those are not always aligned. Clause number 4, notice requirements. This one surprised even experienced buyers. Most real estate contracts require formal written notice delivered in a specific method and within a strict time frame. Telling your agent verbally that you want to cancel may not count. If the contract requires written notice by a certain hour and you miss it, your protection may vanish. Kate's position was clear. Proof matters. Email matters. Documentation matters. Now here's the clause she said creates the most lawsuits after closing. Clause number 5, property disclosures. This goes beyond the purchase agreement. If a seller fails to disclose a known defect, you may have a claim, but you must prove they knew. And proving knowledge is expensive. Her recommendation, ask critical property condition questions in writing before closing. Create a documented paper trail. Because silence inside a contract is risk, after walking through all 5, she summarized her advice into a simple principle. Protect the deposit first, negotiate second. I've structured that into what I call the D.E.P.O.S.I.T defense model. D, deadline control. Never allow a contingency to expire without written confirmation. E, explicit termination language. Exit rights must be clearly written. P, proof in writing. Every request documented. O, optionality preservation. Never waive appraisal or financing without liquidity. S, silence is risk. If there's uncertainty, address it early. I, inspection precision. As is must still protect your deposit. T, team alignment, strategic and legal review before signing. Most buyers have representation. Very few have contract level defense. If you're a first-time home buyer navigating Connecticut real estate, understand this. The purchase price negotiates the deal. The contract protects your money. Before you sign your next real estate contract, make sure you understand where your deposit is actually exposed. And before you close, watch our breakdown on closing costs so you know exactly where every dollar is going. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.